The president of Yemen has again imposed conditions before he agrees to sign a power transfer deal brokered by the Gulf Arab states. He wants the signing to be done in public. Hundreds of supporters of Ali Abdullah Saleh have taken to the streets protesting about the agreement. Saleh has been under pressure from the Gulf Cooperation Council and the US, as well as those on the streets, to accept the deal. Now, Mohamed Qubaty is a Yemeni opposition member, been on this program many times, also a former advisor to the Prime Minister. Joins us now from London. Once the opposition signed the deal around about 24 hours ago, and we understood that the President would do it today, did it seem too good to be true to you?
Well, David, the saga continues. The man is just continuing his procrastination games and delay tactics, which are quite, now they look childish the way it's obvious. We've heard now just only half an hour ago, 1 hour ago, that all of the envoys, the diplomats, the U.S. ambassador, the European ambassador, the ambassadors of the GCC are being besieged by his thugs, so that they can't leave. And his excuse that, and he himself says that I'm now besieged, I can't go out to sign, But I think that it's obvious that the man has decided not to heed the advice he has received over the past 2 days from the U.S. government. He had calls from the Vice President of the U.S. Yesterday, last night, the lady Hillary Clinton has advised him that he should give up power peacefully. And King Abdullah rang him, and Prince Saud al-Faisal. It looks that he's trying, his best just to end up into the worst scenario he's been looking for, and that is
the fact is that the deal that he's supposed to sign gives him and his family immunity from prosecution, and the thousands of people on the streets think that is entirely wrong. The opposition party says, go for it, Mr. President, because it wants to get into government, but the protesters don't want this deal in any shape or form, really, do they?
Well, that's the thing, his stance defeats all logic, he's got a chance which nobody else got. Neither Mubarak nor Zain al-Abidin nor anybody else will get, he's having immunity just on a golden plate, and he refuses to do that, because I think the man is just, he will end up just like Saddam. He's what we call the little Saddam of Arabia, compared to Saddam, Saddam, if you remember, he was offered many sort of exit plans, but he refused, and the man, I think, is heading towards the same sort of destiny. But I think now it's now the credibility of our GCC brothers and the credibility of the West. I think the GCC ministers now are waiting for the last say from Sana'a, so that they decide. We have been asking them for a long time ago now that they should start, show the man, the real, what we call in Yemen, the red eye. They have got just to shift the file to the Arab League and start, some sort of further measures against him, freezing his assets, and I think then passing the whole file to the United Nations to look into his, all crimes and atrocities he has committed against humanity.
Well, Mr. Qubaty, it isn't over yet, as we can well see. Thank you very much indeed, talking to us from London, a member of the Yemeni opposition there. Policeman